As this Paris puzzle comes to life, piece by piece, let me tell you a story about a little pigeon, a curious kitten, and their adventure beneath the sparkling Eiffel Tower. The sparkling dream. In the bustling heart of Paris, where the streets wound like ribbons and the chimneys puffed gentle smoke, there lived a small pigeon named Pierre. Pierre was not like the other pigeons. While his friends soared across the wide boulevards and darted through the busy squares, Pierre was timid. He preferred short flights from rooftop to rooftop. The others teased him sometimes. "Your wings are too weak," they cooed. "You'll never see the world beyond your chimney." But Pierre carried a secret. Deep inside, he held the biggest dream of all. Every evening, just as the sun slipped behind the horizon, Pierre perched on the edge of his favorite chimney. From there, he gazed at the most famous tower in the world, the Eiffel Tower. By day it stood tall and proud, an iron giant. But by night, it became something magical. Golden lights twinkled along its frame, and every hour, it sparkled like a shower of stars. Pierre longed to see it up close, to feel its glow wash over him. Yet the tower was far away, and Pierre was afraid his wings would never carry him so far. One warm afternoon, as Pierre pecked at crumbs near a flower shop, he noticed something unusual. Between the pots of roses and tulips, a pair of green eyes blinked at him. Slowly, a small gray kitten stepped into the sunlight. "Hello," Pierre cooed, hopping back nervously. "Hello," the kitten purred. "I didn't mean to startle you. My name is Colette." "I'm Pierre," the pigeon replied. The kitten stretched her paws and tilted her head. "What are you doing here, staring at the tower from so far away?" Pierre sighed. "I dream of seeing the Eiffel Tower sparkle. But my wings aren't strong, and the journey is too far." Colette lowered her voice. "I have a dream too. I want to climb to the highest rooftops and see all of Paris. But my paws only take me so high." Pierre's eyes brightened. Maybe we can help each other. You climb, I fly. Together, we might just reach the best view in the city." Colette's tail flicked with excitement. Then it settled. "Tonight, we chase our dreams." As twilight settled over Paris, the unlikely pair set off. The streets buzzed with life. Musicians played violins on the corner, bakers carried warm loaves from their ovens, and lanterns flickered to life one by one. They first passed a bakery where the smell of buttery croissants drifted out. Pierre fluttered down to nibble on a crumb, while Colette licked a smear of raspberry jam that had fallen to the cobblestone. She purred. "Paris tastes sweet." Pierre chuckled. "Sweeter than sunflower seeds." They continued along, crossing a stone bridge arched over the Seine River. Below, the water shimmered like glass, catching the glow of the setting sun. Street artists painted pictures of lovers. Boats drifted lazily along, and a fiddler played a soft tune that made Pierre's wings quiver. "Look at that," Colette mewed, pointing with her paw at the shimmering reflections. "Like stars in the water," Pierre said dreamily. Soon, they reached the crowded square of Notre Dame. Children laughed and chased bubbles, while tourists snapped photos of the great cathedral. Pierre circled above, his wings brushing the cool evening air, while Colette leapt from one bench to another, tail swishing proudly. "You see," Pierre called down, "your paws can take you far, and your wings carry you higher than you think," Colette answered. As night began to fall, they found themselves before a tall building with balconies draped in flowers. Colette's eyes sparkled. "This is it. The perfect spot." Pierre's feathers ruffled nervously. "It's high, higher than I've ever flown." "Then let's climb together," Colette purred. Pierre flapped to the first balcony, while Colette scrambled up the vines, her claws gripping firmly. Higher and higher they went, encouraging one another. When Pierre's wings grew tired, Colette called, "Just a little further." And when Colette's paws slipped, Pierre cheered, "Hold on, you can do it." Finally, panting and breathless, they reached the top balcony. Flowers spilled from pots, and the air smelled of lavender. Together they perched on the iron railing, gazing out across Paris. The city stretched before them, rooftops glowing beneath the moon. The Seine gleamed like a silver ribbon. Bells chimed in the distance. And then, at the stroke of 8, the moment arrived. The Eiffel Tower burst into light. Golden bulbs flickered across its frame, until the entire structure shimmered as if it had been dipped in stardust. Pierre gasped. His wings trembled with joy. "It's more beautiful than I ever imagined." Colette's green eyes widened. It's like the sky itself fell to earth. For a long while, neither spoke. They simply sat side by side, watching the tower sparkle against the night. At last, Colette whispered, "You did it, Pierre. You flew further than you ever thought possible." Pierre shook his head gently. "No, we did it. I never would have come this far without you." From that night on, Pierre and Colette returned to the balcony again and again. Each evening, they found something new to marvel at: the soft pink glow of sunrise, the hush of rain falling on rooftops, the hum of the city drifting upward like a lullaby. They told each other stories, shared their dreams, and planned new adventures. Pierre grew braver with every flight, and Colette learned to leap higher with every climb. And always, when the clock struck the hour, they watched the Eiffel Tower glitter together. In the heart of Paris, a timid pigeon and a curious kitten had discovered something even brighter than lights or rooftops. They had found friendship. They had found courage. And they had proven that dreams are easier to reach when shared. And if you listen closely on a quiet Paris night, perhaps you can still hear them: Pierre's gentle coo, Colette's soft purr, and the laughter of two friends who dared to chase the sparkle of their dreams. And just like this Paris puzzle, piece by piece, dreams can come true when shared with a friend. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join me again for more adventures.